There we go. All right, baby. How you doing?
Hello. Wait, what am I doing? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Hi,
All right, here. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah. Welcome back to the Sunday show. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, guys. I was just watching Sausage Party, so.
Yeah.
So long to get in here.
I know. You got to watch it when you listen. We just touch tips, right? Just touch tips. I'm like, yeah.
What am I listening to?
I know. You never know what you're going to hear on the Sunday show. That's for sure. But
That's right, baby.
yeah, how the hell are you?
I'm great. I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Man, I'll tell you, we're 2 weeks out from the summer party. You got to get down here to the summer party sometime. I ain't going to live forever, okay? You need to come down here. And
Maybe next year is the year. Maybe next year's our year.
Yeah, Jonas Lawrence is headlining. Steve Hopper will be here from 3 to 6. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, here, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. How about now?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody else joining us in the studio here, Larice.
Okay.
So just making sure she could hear okay. But
some people were telling us that they don't have a picture; they only have audio.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, let me. That's probably my fault. Let me go over here and put it on the screen, and it should pop up. Now it'll pop up. There we go. I was just. We were just talking about you yesterday, and this new song, Secret Sauce. Tell us a little bit about this. I mean, this is a little different vibe. Got a little more country in there.
It is. Let's see, Secret Sauce. So, the idea for Secret Sauce came from, we were setting up for a gig one day, and I have really big ears, so I could hear these business guys talking about Secret Sauce, and he kept saying to his buddies, "I've got the secret sauce." And my curly antennas were like, what's he talking about? So I said, okay, let me write that idea in my phone. So I wrote it in my phone, and I saved it for later. And then I thought, what would be like a secret sauce for like us and our community? And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Sunshine, beautiful ocean, coconut rum.
Right.
Good friends. And so I was like, okay. And I love, like right now, I'm really into all kinds of beachy Nashville music, like that new modern country.
Yeah.
And so we went to the studio and we worked on it for a while. And then I said, you know what? I feel like we really need a good rhythm track, like a really good Nashville rhythm track. So we did some investigating and we found this amazing musician and producer, Austin Moorhead. So he put together a great rhythm track, and we bounced ideas back and forth, put a little dobro on it, and then we did our vocals here in New Jersey with Anthony Kryzan and background vocals, and then it all came together he mixed it all up.
Yeah.
And it came out of the oven, Secret Sauce.
He mixed the secret sauce up. Did y'all catch that?
I did.
Well, now you and Anthony have worked a lot together, right? I mean, has he been on most of your projects?
Yes, I think there's one. So Life's a Beach was John Sontag originally, and then everything else was just Anthony Kryzan, who I absolutely love.
Yeah,
absolutely love. Yeah,
so,
and actually we're in the studio doing Brand New Key. Do you know that Melanie song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're redoing that one with Anthony.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I think it's important to, you've got somebody that you obviously trust and you feel comfortable with. And so does he, do you just have an idea, and does he kind of like come up with the other part of it? How does that all work between the two of you?
So, if I usually write a song and get some kind of an idea, and the song is written.
Yeah.
And then John, my husband, and Anthony, and all three of us will go in the studio and talk about the song and think like, okay, what kind of sound do we want to get? What kind of instruments do we hear on this? Is there anybody we want to add to it, like a saxophone or what drummer do we want to have on this track? And so it's a group effort.
Well, I was going to say, Alan Jax Bowers is a great drummer, but, he's over in Greece this morning. So, he's in high demand. He flies all over the country for somebody to play drums at, but he's very, very talented. He has a great ear of trying to, put that rhythm together, once he gets the track to him to add the drums. It's an amazing talent to watch all of you guys work.
He really is he's excellent. And he actually knows Anthony. He's known him for a long time. And Anthony speaks very highly of him as well.
Yeah.
So, he's definitely great.
Yeah, well, he was rubbing it in this morning. Hey, man, good morning from Greece. I'm like, good morning.
It sounds lovely. It sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'm doing good, but not as good as you kind of conversation, Yeah.
But, I saw somebody else was in like Florence, Italy. Bob Carwin?
Maybe
Bob. Yeah, you're right. I saw that as well. He was in front of a McDonald's picture or something in Italy.
Yeah. He's having a good time.
I did see that. And then the JoJo's, where did they go?
They went to Spain and Italy. Spain
and Italy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to see everybody traveling and getting out. I mean, do you get to go and do some worldly traveling, or you just kind of do your thing up there?
My husband's from England, so I do get to go to England every couple of years. And we went to Aruba a couple of years ago, but I haven't been anywhere except the New Jersey shore.
Yeah. Well, you're playing. Yeah. Are you still playing a lot up there?
So we just finished 3 shows in a row, just last night. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're very busy. We have a full schedule up until probably the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and what do y'all call yourselves when you play together? What's the band called?
Gypsy Moon.
That's right. Yeah, Gypsy Moon.
And I play with my best friend, Rich DeFeo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we have a good time, and we meet all kinds of great people. In LBI, a lot of our work is in Long Beach Island. It's a beautiful little shore town. Yeah, it's so fun. I love playing covers. I love playing, original music as well. But I like covers as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a good time.
Was there any idea of you guys having your own album at some point in time?
Yeah. We talk about maybe doing a couple songs together and writing and putting some stuff out together as well. Yeah. And Rich has his own catalog of music,
Sure.
The whole catalog of music.
I forget that song. I had a Gypsy Moon song at one time in the studio.
I feel like you have Thank You, maybe?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, Secret Sauce is, I get a lot of messages. People send messages through the website, and on the app, you can request songs. And Secret Sauce gets requested a lot. And usually I'm not here, So it's only the new hot playlist thing. So it goes out and grabs it from time to time, You have to be careful in radio because you don't want to overplay a song. You don't want people to, it's like, well, there's that song again. You don't want to turn into mainstream radio where all they do is play the top 10.
Yes, that is true, actually.
Yeah, you got to be real careful of that. But it's always good to have have you on, or the artist or whoever that wrote the song, kind of get it. How did this come about? And I guess when you come up with these ideas, it's really good to have your phone, right? You just put it in your phone and an idea so it doesn't get away from you.
That's right, because and even melodies, sometimes like a melody will come, and if I don't sing it right away in the phone, it goes into space.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's gone. Mm-hmm. And I got a new phone once. This was like years ago, and I had in my notes section like all these song ideas, and I asked the guy, I said, when we change over to the new phone, is it going to save all my notes?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry about it. What could possibly go wrong?
They were all gone.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, so were you able to retain the old phone, or did you have to give it back?
Retain the old phone?
Yeah, because the notes should still be in there, right? I mean, if it's connected to internet.
I'm kind of challenged with that sort of thing, but I feel like maybe they're in the cloud.
Okay.
I think maybe all those songs will come back to me one day in the cloud.
Well, do you still have that old phone?
I don't. No, probably not.
All right, because here's what happens. All right, so first of all, these phones are like computers, okay? And even when you get a new phone, you save your old phone. And if it's connected to internet, it will still play the apps on it. It will still have your notes. It will still do all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because we've used older phones in years past out at the Tiki Bar just to play the Tiki Man Radio app on. Yeah. You know, so it doesn't have to, you can't call nobody on it, but it retains all that as long as it's connected to internet.
That's amazing. I will hunt through all the drawers. You keep all your old phones. Like I have a flip phone.
Yeah.
This is an antique.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this forever.
I've got a couple. I still have my BlackBerry, though, upstairs somewhere, you know, from back when I was in the corporate world. But I think I got one phone over here, and that's about it. You know,
My flip phone still rings.
Does it? That's a problem. We need to talk about that later. All right, darling. Let's go ahead and play the song "Secret Sauce," and then we'll come back, talk a little bit more about it, and see what else is going on in the beautiful world of the world famous Robin Tricker. Okay. All right, we're gonna play it, and then I'm gonna put you back in the green room, okay? And then we'll unfortunately, there's no drinks or anything in the green room. You kind of own your own, but it won't be long, okay? All right.
Okay.
All right, here you go. If you just join us, Robin Tricker's new song is "Secret Sauce," and here you go, everybody. All right.
I've got a blue bikini in my purse, feeling so good it hurts. Need a beach and a sunny day. Don't need no shoes, walking barefoot on the dunes. Just chillax away the blues. All my friends are playing DJ. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Key lime moonshine. Take a sip, lick the lime. Having fun, it ain't a crime. We ain't worried, we don't have a care. Beach life ain't tough. Copper tone in all the stuff. Bananas, limes, and coconuts. Fruit flavored optimism in the air. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Life is such a trip. Love and getting lost. Give me some of that secret sauce. Life is such a trip. Love and getting lost. Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? Gold skin glowing in the sun. Good friends, coconut rum. Watercolors on the sea. Wet sand swallows our feet. Pink umbrellas throwing shade. Jimmy Buffett on the replay. Vacations getting lost. This is the secret sauce. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do you want the recipe? La da 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 dee 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 dee.
Yeah.
Great.
That's my favorite new song.
It is mine too.
Mine too. I just love it.
It comes up all the time on the.
Makes me happy when it comes on the play on the radio. Yeah.
Well.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome.
Well, you know, it's that's what the world needs is more happy music for sure, and you know,
I agree.
Yeah, try to put some positive vibes out there, and this one really came out well. How does all that come about? Where you come up with that dee 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 da 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 and all that? You know, that you just go with the melody of it, or what? How's that work?
I mean, I probably like sung the verse and chorus the day that I wrote it a million times.
Sure.
And I sort of just, you know, see what happens. Like you keep playing it, and then you're just da 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 da, and just sort of came out. I mean, that particular time it just flew, and I thought, well, you know, should that be la-di-da-dis or should it be words? Should I sing all those words?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I think my husband was like, yeah, I like the la-di-da-dis, and I was like, la-di-da-dis, it is.
Yeah, there we go. There
I like it.
Yeah, it's always interesting. I mean, how the process. How long does it take for a song like this to go from an idea to you know, being released in a Robin Tricker world?
Oh God, I mean, they're all different, and because it's the three of us doing it, sometimes we'll start a song and be like, that doesn't really work, and we'll get, you know, halfway through it and be like, let's start again.
Yeah.
And do it in a different, you know, like if it was reggae, maybe we're gonna do it more pop, or if it was pop, we'll do more reggae, or you know. So we change it just to get the right feel, but it could take, oh my gosh, I've had songs take, you know, a long time, like a year, but then we've had songs that were, you know, done in 3 months.
Yeah.
It depends on how much money do I have.
Yeah, there's always that.
How much time do I have? Yeah, because it is expensive, and especially if you want to, like, you know, get someone, because we work with all these great people, and they play for like John Bon Jovi and Aerosmith and all these different amazing people.
Sure.
And we're lucky enough to have them so close to us. So we'll be like, hey, can you come and do drums on my song? And they say yes. So which I feel so lucky.
That's amazing.
It's an opportunity for me. What was my point there?
Well, we're talking about how long it takes to you know, go to, you know, an idea to actually coming out, and you know, I'm always intrigued by, you know, because you know, a song is like it's like a seed, you know, and it's planted, and then it kind of grows from there. And sometimes it will change, right? So I mean, there's times maybe when you're in there and you need another line, or the line doesn't quite go right with whatever it is you're trying to do. So do you change it up, or you just stick and say, "Damn it, this is my song. This is the way I want." How does that work?
I'm very flexible.
Okay.
I'm very flexible. I take direction and critique, and I'm able to, you know, take that on board. And especially if a line isn't singing well, I will, because I have the opportunity to go home and then come back again the following week. If there's something that's not working, I'll think about it and rewrite whatever needs to be rewritten, and then the following week change it. I will never keep something that I feel like, God, how would that sing live, or how would that sound? Is that going to sound weird? We just change it. Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of artists that come in the studio and play, and you know, 99% of the time they'll have a song that they haven't recorded yet, right? And so when you are playing with Gypsy Moon, do you kind of try out new songs or new ideas, you know, and see how the crowd reacts, or how does that work?
Well, not really. I really just play it at home a bunch of times, and then I'll take it to the studio and play it for Anthony, and we'll talk about it. And I usually only play, because I come from a dance background and a performance background. So if I'm going to do something where people are watching me, I want it to be good. Like, I don't want to, you know, so that comes from that like performance sort of rehearsal space. But yeah, I think once we record it and I know exactly how I want to sing it, then we play it for the audience and see how they react. Yeah. And then it's too late.
Yeah, then it's too late. Then it's out there, yeah. Well, you know, for all of you weren't with us whenever we were at the Tiki House, and so, Robin pulls up. There's this big long limousine, and the crowd was crazy. They were banging on the windows to get her autograph, and she comes out in her cowboy boots and goes on stage and just blows everybody away. And then we had to usher her away. So it was
true. On a bicycle.
That's right, you did.
We got to get you back. I know, it's expensive. It's a trip. It's this, it's that. But we're working on big things down in Key West where people get paid some money and all this good stuff. So
we like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Money's good. And,
good.
And in your 7th year of a festival like the Songwriters Showcase, we should have more money coming in and stuff, So we are definitely working on things, and hopefully we can get you back down to Key West at some point in time or another.
I would love that. I loved my Key West trip, my one Key West trip.
Oh.
I walked so much in those cowboy boots.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot of walking.
Prepared for that, hippie chick.
Yeah.
I know. You had to take several shoes in a bag.
Yeah, she did the same thing. She wasn't her first trip down there. She wasn't prepared for that either. I'm like, listen, you got to wear comfortable shoes. Just trust me on this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
You
true.
do. You your walking shoes.
Yeah. So, any other news coming up? What's going on in your world as far as down the road a little bit? You got anything major you want to announce, or are you just doing your thing?
Nothing major. I'm kind of enjoying the journey right now. But you said something earlier when you were talking about like living in the moment and enjoying the right now and bring the kids to the beach and do all the things now, right? Enjoy summer. It's only here for a short time. And that's my new song. And it's I've almost fully written it, but it's called Collecting Freckles.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So that's exciting. But what you said there, I was like, that's it. You can do the promo for that for me.
Oh, well, there you
said
go.
it perfectly.
Oh, well, I love you, so.
Yes.
Well, it's true, and every year when summer comes around, that I start telling people, listen, take these kids to the beach. You just don't know how you're impacting their life, and quit using an excuse. We can always say, well, we're just too busy. We can't do it. You got to take those kids to the beach, and, let them see another world out there, it's important.
And you got to take yourself, too.
That's right.
Take yourself to the beach, too, baby.
That's right.
Bring a book,
We start out.
umbrella.
Yeah. We start out in Panama City, and now we're doing the Escape to Paradise. We went to Mexico already this year, and then we end up in Key West every year. So it's a pretty good life for me as far as the beach goes. It's a very important part of my life. 2020 was one of those years where, man, I didn't even go to the beach, and it was horrible. I got to have it. I have to have it in my life.
Yes. And how was Mexico?
Wonderful.
Mexico was wonderful. Everybody here was, B-Dog wasn't with us, but Flaz and Larice was. Yeah. Oh, here, I got you. There we go.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Last year was Jamaica. We're going to Dominican Republic.
That's right. Next year.
Next year. And
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. So.
What month is that? What month is the...
We always do it in May. I always wanted to plan something like that before hurricane season started. And that way the weather's always perfect where we're going because we're out in the Caribbean somewhere on an island, and it's before hurricane season comes in, and we were all safe, So, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's so how can people find your music? You got a great website. You've got great stickers, which are in the Tiki Bar, by the way. Need More Bob was
That's
another
a
popular.
favorite. I love that song.
Yeah.
I love stickers, and the thing I found out is that I'm not the only one that loves stickers. People, like adults, really love
stickers. Yes, we do.
That's a
Those
first
are
for
my kind
me.
of people.
Yeah. Well, if you ever make it down here, they're everywhere. They're all through the chocolate bar. They're on the Tiki Bar. They're on the stage outside. They're everywhere.
Right.
But so how can people find your music and follow you on what's your website?
My website is robintricker.com. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You can ask Alexa to play me. Anywhere you stream music, like Spotify, YouTube. What else is there? Oh, Apple Music. Any of those good things, you can just Robin Tricker. Robin with an I.
Yeah. And do you have a YouTube channel that you need to promote?
I do. It's Robin Tricker. Robin Tricker.
Yeah.
And I pop up. You're going to see curly hair.
Well, we were talking the other day. She's like, so how's the YouTube thing going? I'm like, well, we got about 11,000 subscribers. What? What's the secret? And I'm like, well, we got to talk about it. That's why I brought it up is
Thank you.
make sure all of you go over and subscribe to Robin Tricker's YouTube channel. That's where she's, and I think it's a natural progress where people start making videos of their music, right? And putting stuff like that out. Have you dabbled in all that?
Yes, she has. She has.
I've done some like full length music videos. Unfortunately, I feel like right now the short little videos are very popular, right? I guess it's positive and it's negative. At least they're short, they're easy to make, they're quick to make. But I really enjoy the long ones, the long.
I think you have to have both, and YouTube just changed the way they do things. They put a lot of emphasis on subscribers in years past. That has now changed because of the short reels. The reels are the ones that people are watching, So even if you have a video on your YouTube channel, right, you cut that up in 4 or 5 different short videos, you'll get more views like that, and then people will go over and you can put in the link to see the full video. That's the trick now.
Can you be my marketing guy?
Honey, I love you more than anybody, but I'll tell you right now, I'm marketing myself. That's all I got time for.
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job,
You're great at it.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It's always good to see you and have you on the show, and you're always welcome here. You know that.
Thank you. One day I'm going to get there in person.
Yes, you do. Well, we have a headliner every year for the summer party. So maybe we need to talk about you coming down and playing.
I would love that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk money and all that. Get all the lawyers and contracts involved and all that stuff. I mean, I'll make.
Listen, I'm going to need a limousine, though.
I was just going to say, I'll make sure there's a parking spot for the limousine and your entourage of people, okay?
Yes,
We'll stretch go-kart and you okay?
Yeah, a stretch golf cart would be good. Yeah. But I don't know. We probably could, Ed and Pat have that new Volkswagen bus they got, right? We need to get you in that. That's the way to arrive in style.
Pick me up in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, over here. Where's my little look?
Yeah. All right, honey, we're going to let you fly. I love you. I always, let us know if you ever need anything, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys. Good to see you guys.
All right.
Bye, Robin.
All right, have a great day. How about a little...
You too.